Welcome back, my luxurious fleet. Who or what is Mark Levinson that we see exclusively in Lexus vehicles? What we uncover today is going to be kind of a surprise for a lot of you. Hit that like button, I'll see you on the other side, and let's get into it. Mark Levinson was born on December 11, 1946. He's known for his devotion to realistic audio reproduction through high-end audio systems. He started Mark Levinson Audio Systems, MLAS, which we'll call Mark Levinson Audio Systems, MLAS, going forward. He started in 1972. Mark Lev ran and operated MLAS until 1980, and this is where the story gets pretty interesting. MLAS was financially sinking. They were on the verge of bankruptcy. So Mark Lev reached out to an investor in the name of Sanford Berlin to right the sinking ship. Mark Levinson agreed to become an employee of his own company and forfeited his ownership in order to save MLAS. Mark Levinson's starting salary was a meager $15,000 his first year as an employee of his own former company named after himself. He never agreed, or he even agreed to never even use his own name, Mark Levinson, in any business or advertising going forward outside of MLAS. He also agreed not to engage in any audio business until the end of 1988. However, Mark Levinson left MLAS, his own startup company, in 1984 to begin his own endeavors. He was sick of being told what to do. Mark Levinson won a lawsuit allowing him to legally work for another audio company, but he still, to this day, cannot use his own name on audio equipment. The Mark Levinson Audio Systems is now owned by Harman International. They have exclusive rights to the Mark Levinson intellectual property, but really Samsung even has that because Samsung owns Harman International. So what happened to Mark Lev after he quit Mark Levinson Audio Systems? Well, like I said, in 1984, he left to start his own audio business. He founded Cello, which is another Ely audio equipment maker, and he did that from 1980 to 1998. In 1999, Mark Levinson founded Rose Music, focusing on high-quality, compact, and affordable audio equipment. In 2007, Mark Lev himself moved to Switzerland and founded Daniel Hertz, another high-end audio company. His famed Masterclass audio software is also considered to be one of the absolute best in the audio industry. So how does this all tie into Lexus? Does Mark Levinson himself have anything to do with the integration of the MLAS products into the Lexus vehicles? No, he doesn't. MLAS put their first car audio system in the Toyota Crown in 2004, which was 20 years after he left the company. MLAS are found in all but two current Lexus vehicles in the USA market. Those vehicles are the NX and the UX. However, last week it was just announced that there's going to be a special edition Blackline series for the NX. I think there's going to be 1,000 of them. They're going to have the Mark Levinson audio system in it. So we're going to check out the Mark Levinson website to see if there's any Lexus things in there that we can kind of geek out on. So this is just their homepage. We're going to click the In Lexus tab right there. And you see a beautiful LC right here. I'm not going to cover everything on here. That's just unnecessary. So you guys are welcome to go to the website, marklevinson.com/in-Lexus, and you can find all this information for yourself. So we're going to skip the video. You're welcome to watch that. It was nothing special in my opinion. So what is the coolest thing for me is you can click on any of the Lexus vehicles that have Mark Levinson, and the speaker configuration is going to pop up. So we're going to start with just a couple of these. You see the GS here, 17 speaker Mark Lev premium sound system, 7.1 audio surround, pretty cool. You can see the wattage. You can see the speakers. The speakers is a little misleading because, let me zoom out a little bit. So if you count, there's 3 in the front, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count 12, but some of these speakers have speakers inside of them, so it's really hard to count based off of these little graphs that we see here, but it shows you what each speaker is, and it's pretty elaborate and very easy to follow along. So I wanted to show the GS because the GS looked pretty cool. The LC, so Lexus, I feel like Lexus should have some quality control upon this website, because you click on the LC and like this wasn't even showing up for me earlier, this little graphic here. But even then it's not showing you where the speakers are laid out or anything like that. This is the first time I've seen this LC little design here, and I've been to this website multiple times. This is the first time this image has loaded for the LC, but you don't really know where the speakers are. And I'm going to click the IS, for example. This is an older IS. This IS is pre-2017. So they at least could update, you know, and I know the speakers in the IS have not changed at all, but at least update the pictures for a modern Lexus vehicle. It makes it seem like Mark Levinson is outdated if you're getting a new IS, for example. So the pictures are pretty good. They're not perfect. They need to kind of update it, make sure it's kind of idiot proof. But it is pretty cool. I'll click the LS for the last one because the LS is the king in terms of the speakers. So this should load here. There you go. And then you can see all the speakers in the LS. And this is an older LS. This isn't even a new LS. So kind of disappointing, but what can you do? What can you do about that? And then down here at the bottom, I just want to show you one last thing. Mark Levinson, like in my thumbnail, supported and sponsored this GT3 Racing RCF in 2017, probably in 2018 as well. I don't think it's on the current ones, but it looks really, really sharp. And I do like their logo. I think their logo is very legible and very unique, right? Anyone's individual name is going to be unique. You're going to recognize that. To sum everything up for you guys, Mark Levinson Audio Systems, seen in Elite Home Audio and the Lexus luxury line of vehicles, is an impressive high fidelity brand. I really didn't dive into their technology or anything. This is more of like a history and like what is Mark Levinson sort of thing. But we learned today that Mark Levinson himself has nothing to do with the company since 1984, and he certainly hasn't played a role in integrating those products into Lexus vehicles. I hope there are some audiophiles out there listening or watching this video that can kind of add to this story, since I'm not one of those people. I've had to do a little bit of research just to put this article together. But let me know what you guys think. If you have a car with Mark Levinson, do you really enjoy the sound system? In my own experience, Mark Levinson does sound really good. It's probably the best sound system I've personally heard in a vehicle, but I just want to know, with you guys living with these systems, how do you like them? What don't you like about them? Speaking of liking, like this video. I'll see you guys down in the comments, and until next time, peace.